See, I believe for you and me that God has a specific plan for our lives. And I believe that everyone, wherever they fall on the spectrum, from atheism to theism, at some point they sit in some setting. And they say, man, I look at creation around me, and I have to believe that there's a greater purpose to my life. I have to believe there's a reason why I'm here. Like for you and I, at some point, we hit that point of our life to say, God, or even if for the person who's an atheist, just asking a question, why am I here? What is life's purpose? I believe there's a divine purpose for bringing it all together. But what is the divine purpose of life? See, at the end of the day, if I look at creation, with all the debate that has been raging for centuries, with all of the different theories and hypotheses that are out there, at the end of the day, there's one of two explanations. There's only two ways that we got here. One would say that all this happened by accident. The other says it all happened by design. Now, there's different variations on those two schools of thought, but at the end of the day, one says it's by accident and one says it's by design. If I assume for just a second, if we take a break if we suspend our thought for a second, and if I assume that the other side of this debate is the accurate one for just a second, and I were to say, okay, all this just happened by accident, that there was a primordial ooze, and that everything that happened from that primordial ooze was just a chemical, was just a biological reaction, and that everything that we see and everything that we experience now has just been a consistent combination of reactions to things biologically and chemically over millennia of time. If I believe that that's all it is, that everything that I see, everything that I touch, everything that I feel and experience is just an accidental reaction to a chemical interaction. Everything. And so because of that, if I look at that, I'd say, well, if that's the case, then there's really no such thing as feelings, purpose, passion, even love. Like if all of this was just an accidental chemical reaction, then all those things just kind of happen, and today I'm just a product of all of those reactions. But if I sit there and on vacation at some beach home somewhere, or I sit in a mountain in some cabin, and I look out and have these questions about what is life's purpose? If all it's been has been a chemical reaction, then it really is no purpose. It's all just another chemical reaction. But if I believe as I believe, that both the intricacy of the design and the intimacy of the purpose points to a divine purposer, then I say that the first question, is there a purpose? And I answer that in the affirmative. That leads into the second question that says, if there's a purpose to life, there must be a divine purposer. There must be a reason.